Drake is a straight pusillanimous, nigga. Off the top. This nigga is bred in left under a fucking faucet soft, nigga. Nigga just straight fucking boiling water wet linguine soft, nigga. This nigga is soft, nigga. This nigga is fucking fabric softener. Fucking don't squeeze the Charmin soft, nigga. This nigga's soft, dog. I don't understand how a man could lose a rap battle and then fucking be so mad that you sue niggas. And niggas is all, first of all, and you're all right, it's not a law. Okay, this is old. Mm-hmm. This is old news. It's a petition, mm-hmm. right? And he's alerting the world to some things. Mm-hmm. One of his piece of evidence is that if you said into Siri, play Certified Lover Boy, it would play Not Like Us.
I think that's a genius bar from Kendrick.
But here, it's definitely a genius bar. But the point is that Siri knows that most people don't know the title of their songs. So if you say a word from the song, it's going to bring that up. Drake hears about this from because he spends all his time online and he thinks that's how you win battles and shit, is make the most memes and shit. He saw somebody put that on TikTok. And then he used that to say, oh, UMG has colluded with Apple to make Siri make Not Like Us the number one song in America? Get the fuck out of here, nigga. What kind of system? This is imagination land, my nigga. This nigga lives in fucking Candies and Rainbow Street and shit, my nigga. Like, this is nonsense. If anybody else said this, if someone had just came off the top of their head and said, I think Apple, because I don't know what it is. Every time I open Instagram, I'm hearing Not Like Us. I think maybe Kendrick paid fucking Instagram, Facebook to do that shit. You sound stupid. You sound ridiculous. Your lawsuit is frivolous. It's not going to go anywhere. I guarantee it. I guarantee the lawsuit's not going to go anywhere. So he's technically not suing Kendrick Lamar. He's suing UMG. He states that UMG was negotiating his deal. He got $400 million last time. He's trying to re-up. He wants $600 million, and they're trying to.
UMG said, "Get the fuck out of here with all that shit. Your stock
has went down." And Drake is saying they colluded to make his stock go down by employing the use of bots to make Not Like Us rise to look like it's being liked by a lot of people, so that other people.
Mediocre albums that came out previously.
Exactly, mediocre ass albums. None of that makes. You can look at Drake's album sales. I saw a thing, and I'm not gonna look it up now, but you can see he was selling 17 million, 8 million, 7 million, and now all of a sudden his albums are going like regular platinum, regular run of the mill old platinum. There's clearly a drop off, and I think it's probably when all of your fucking feeling went out of your music, my nigga. When it sounded like you were just showing up to fucking. It sounded like he don't even go to the studio no more. Nigga just hold up. I love bitches and bitches love me. Nigga, you been singing for how long now? Nigga only got one whole note still, nigga. How you don't got no range, nigga? How are you still this mediocre of a singer? It don't make no fucking. How are you to the point where Lil Yachty's writing your shit, my nigga? You aren't the person you once were. And it's sad, and I'm sure it hurts inside, but you ain't the first nigga to fall off, dog. You just the first one to ever fall off from that height. Even Michael Jackson stopped topping the charts at some point in time, my nigga. You can't be around forever, nigga. Like, there's gotta be room for other people. That's just how it goes. So now you suing because you think they colluded with Kendrick Lamar? It doesn't make the sense, my nigga. I can see how you got there, but the fact that you actually put it out in the public with no proof makes you look like a sucker that we always knew you were, my nigga. You a fucking sucker. You in the video, you was like, I can't be taken out. You gotta come with facts, though. You gotta come with facts. Where's your facts, nigga? Where's the facts to back up the case? Cat Williams had more facts sitting on the couch, nigga. Fuck you talking about, nigga? Fuck is going on? Like, I don't want to know what is happening in Canada, nigga, at the compound that's making this nigga boil in his blood. You the richest nigga in rap, nigga. You fucking every fucking age group that you choose acceptable. You doing whatever you want, nigga.
Except the single ones.
Except the single ones. What is making you this upset with the world? And then they sneakily tried to sneak in the defamation afterwards. They let the first lawsuit hit the airwaves, and then they snuck in the second, what was it, proposal, whatever the fuck it is, the next day when the news cycle had calmed down, or late that night. That's an old school trick. That's an old school trick from old media members. We're not gonna say who those media members are because Kanye West got in trouble for the same shit. All right? But that's an old school trick. We know that trick, nigga. You release the shit on the day nobody paying attention to this shit, nigga. I know that trick. I was paying attention. I saw what happened. You said that UMG defamed your character by allowing a song that called you a PDF file. Paul, we have said the real word 1,000 times. Has it ever hurt us?
No.
Who the fuck said on the internet you couldn't say pedophile? Who said that
They
shit?
believe that YouTube did it, but YouTube is actually loosening up their guidelines again because they realized they were just missing out on too much of this money because they were like...
Talk that shit.
Yeah.
Because you can't have discourse. I am talking about a suspected or accused or a actual pedophiles. Like, why can't I say the word? Like, saying the word isn't like alluding to the act. Like, we're calling the people what they are. But I know what it was. It was because a lot of right-wing extremist niggas was coming online, calling people in pizza shops pedophiles, and niggas went and shot the shit up. So they was like, let's say you can't say it on YouTube. But that don't mean I can't say it in my hit song. That don't mean I can't say it on Spotify. That don't mean I can't say it on Instagram and fucking Twitter. So niggas was taking YouTube rules and expanding it to the entire world. And they're like, they're not gonna let Kendrick say the word pedophile on the Super Bowl. Listen, I don't know, but I'm willing to put money on it, my nigga. What's Drake, with that steak company that Drake be advertising?
We'll bet it on steak, then he goes, that is hilarious, my nigga.
Yeah. I'll bet it on steak. I bet it on steak they let pedophile roll. But here's my thing though, my nigga. Like, he said Baca got a weird case. Why is he around? Certified lover boy, certified pedophile.
Oh shit. Yeah,
Wop. He never said Drake is a pedophile. He said, just say Drake, I heard you like him young. I heard it. This is what I heard. You gonna sue niggas off of hearsay?
Young could be whatever you deem it to be.
Exactly. When you go in, this is what people don't understand because they're fucking idiots. All right, just you know what I mean? They get their news, what's gonna happen in a courtroom from like saycheese.tv and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like they read what's going on in the news in one tweet at a time. They don't really look into things. When you go into court of law, you have to prove that what the person knew that they were lying when they said some shit. They knew it was wrong, and then you gotta prove how it hurts you. Drake is still the #1 artist spins on Spotify. Yeah. And these niggas, he's gonna say, he hurt my stock. And niggas are gonna come and say, nigga, you still the #1 artist in the world. What the fuck you talking about? What damages are you talking about? And that is gonna ruin your case right there. There is no case. There's no, it's not even a starter. Half the shit he named is easily disproved. If we were still in that time, I had all the shit, the documents saved, but I got rid of that shit because everybody kind of sees what's going on except for his fans, which honestly half of them seem like bots or like they're directly like tied to OVO and shit. So I don't know what's up with that. But yeah, man, you sound like a bitch, man. And it's just, it's tough for me because I knew you was a bitch when I first seen you. And then I allowed you to grow out of my mind as a non-bitch. And I feel taken advantage of at this point, man. Like, I feel like I should put a lawsuit out, nigga. Like, I accepted you into hip-hop. I was like, yo, the nigga's undeniable. Nigga got records.
It was.
It is what it is. Yeah. But I was firmly on this nigga's a bitch train. Okay, so remember Marvin's Room?
Yeah.
Yeah, to this day, I hear... cups of the rose, and it's like my inner, you know how like on Revenge of the Nerds, niggas get mad when nerds is around. Nerds. That's how I feel about Drake. Bitch ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like as soon as I hear that shit, fuck that nigga, I'll just be like, you know what I'm saying? He's such a bitch. And this just confirms and assures every doubt that I had about you. And like, and if I wasn't confirmed or assured, your big homie is a bitch. My apologies, my nigga. I know you from Louisiana, my nigga. But Lil Wayne was crying like a whole ass nigga on the front. My feelings are hurt. They ripped the Super Bowl from me. Nigga, you never had the Super Bowl. You never had it. Did you see his performance at the Lil Wayne, Little Louisiana Fest or whatever it's called? You didn't even see it? Yo, this man is from Louisiana behind the camera. That's my man left side. You've seen him on camera before. He is Lil Wayne's big fan. He didn't even see his performance. You want to know why? Because you did not miss nothing. Let me show you what Lil Wayne did. Shake it. His voice sounds like someone been whooping his ass since he was born, nigga. And all throat shots. They just straight up. Straight vocal cords. You ever seen like a Rocky fucking training montage, nigga, right? All vocal cords, nigga. Like he was punching the cow straight in the vocal cords. That's Lil Wayne, my nigga. I don't know if it's drugs. I don't know if it's gotta be drugs, nigga.
It's not taking care of your voice too, which is part of being.
Yeah, I don't think it's drugs. I think he's actually a lot healthier than what people perceive him to be.
Well, somebody needs
what he used to be. Yeah.
Somebody need to tell that to his hair, my nigga, because that shit.
I mean, his hair is gonna go regardless. That's probably genetics, but
hopefully.
I wasn't a fan of that moment, and he just looked like a bitch.
He looked like a little bitch, crying.
And just like your Drake point, I always knew he had like this entitlement, but he was so great.
Cause he's rich. I'll blame you for that.
So great.
I blame you and all the rest of his fans.
He's great.
Because here's the thing. I think he's had great moments in rap, in like discography, song making, 16s, just hitting melodies. He's had great moments, but he has such low lows and no one ever holds him to task for it. Niggas let this nigga rhyme the alphabet on beat, nigga, and he didn't rhyme it. He just said, hey, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K. Nigga, what? You should have been removed from hip hop. If you that on lean at that point, you either need to go get sober or you need to take a break for a while, my nigga. They act like that shit ain't happened. They act like his verse on fucking like a rock star, like a rock star. They act like his verse on that remix didn't happen, nigga. Terrible verses.
I haven't listened to that in a while.
It was so terrible, it stood out the test of time, my nigga, as the more, my nigga. And then this nigga has the nerve to say, I'm a sleeping giant, don't wake me up. Responding to Kendrick saying his name. Kendrick didn't even diss him, yo.
To your show's point.
Yeah, overreacting. Overreacting. You want to know why? Because you sensitive. Because this nigga Kendrick killed you. And you know what? It's your father's fault. It's crazy. The lineage of blame, nigga.
Nigga be getting mad at everybody except the nigga.
Except Baby.
Except Baby. Like, that shit's crazy.
Except Baby, my nigga. You was mad at fucking, what's my man's name? Fucking 9-9 in the 2000, nigga. What's his name, nigga? Juvenile. You was mad at Juvenile and them for leaving, knowing that this nigga Baby was stealing money from him. Then he does it to Manny Fresh and got your whole album wiped out. You had to redo the Carter. Was the Carter 2? You had to redo the Carter 2 because they wouldn't pay Manny Fresh. Then this nigga straight up steals money from Pharrell, thus putting you in a beef with the Clips. Then the nigga turns around and doesn't pay you. Then the nigga goes and gets Rich Gang to shoot up your car, nigga. Your own father, nigga. Your own non-flesh and blood, nigga.
Then enjoys kissing you in the mouth. Got your shit shot up. And that didn't tear you apart, nigga? That nigga got Stockholm Syndrome, bro.
That shit didn't disappoint you to your soul, but not getting the Super Bowl for a nigga who's clearly better than you at this moment in time.
Who also said he's a fan of you.
Who also gave you all the props in the world.
He did on that verse.
Goes out of his way to give you the props. On the verse where he mentions you, he said, it's rumor now, they gonna let Lil Wayne down. And your response is, don't wake a sleeping giant? No. You were trying to be an opportunist, B. You trying to be an opportunist. You don't like the fact that he whooped your man's ass. You don't like the fact that this nigga took over the Super Bowl, nigga. And you want a reason to say something, but you know you ain't got one. So then the nigga says your name, and now you think it's time for you to insert, go trash ass verse gadget and shit, nigga. I remember you, Lil Wayne. I remember you, nigga. You had a verse, you had a song for Pusha T. That shit was garbage, my nigga. You got laughed out of hip hop, nigga. Pusha T refused to even respond to you. It was so trash. Come on, man. That's how Drake got into the battle with Pusha T. Your direct actions of being trash at battle rap led to Pusha T having issues with Drake, and which led to Pusha T landing the first extreme blow on Drake about having a second child and being a fucking liar and being not like us and shit, right? Hair won't nap enough. Nigga was needling him where it hurt and shit. Which allowed the lane where Kendrick could follow and said all that same shit times 100 and shit. You did it. It's your fault, nigga. You're the reason why you're not on the Super Bowl, nigga. Here's the other thing. He could have fucking signed to Jay-Z. I bet you he would have got the Super Bowl then. Jay-Z tried to sign him. Baby wouldn't let him out the deal. And then Jay-Z washed his hands of it. Guess who Lil Wayne got tatted on him? Jay-Z's fucking verse. Come on, man. Come on. These niggas at OVO and Cat and Money, what do they call it? Young Money, shouldn't ever enter the arena of battle rap, my nigga. Have you heard Nicki Minaj's battle rap songs?
Oh, they're all, I mean, I don't know if it shows how exceptional or non-exceptional Drake is, or courageous, or however you want to word it. But that he just proved what Lil Wayne and Nicki Minaj couldn't do if somebody even gave him a verse, which was just put out a decent battle rap song verse. It was, those guys are terrible. Terrible.
Fuck, that's what I was waiting for you to say. She's fucking terrible, my nigga. Let me tell you something. I know if this clip gets out by itself, I'm gonna get, I don't know, I guess they're gonna talk about me bad on Twitter or some shit.
Barbers.
Yeah, the what are they called?
Barbers.
The Barbies. Fuck them and fuck Nicki Minaj. I've been on the Nicki Minaj's trash train since about 2009. The bitch got 3 verses, my nigga, that I ever liked, that I ever thought were like anywhere in the upper echelon. And if you've been rapping for over 15 years and you only have like 3 verses that I could reference and say that you're good, this bitch been living off the monster verse for I don't know how long. Every time I say, give me a good verse, what about the monster verse? What about that shit was 20 years ago, my nigga.
At least she wrote it. Memphis Bleak didn't even write Dear Summer, and that shit has sent him to the moon.
I don't know if she wrote it, because much like today I just heard Gilly rapping a verse on BET Cypher from way back in the day. And I never listened to Gilly before. You lost to Beanie Siegel, and Beanie Siegel was a much better rapper, so why was I listening to the fucking Gilly the Kid? I'm listening to Beanie Siegel. You know what I'm saying? Like, as a kid, I had my 2 choices. I'm going with this guy, right? So I never listened. So when he said he taught Lil Wayne how to rap, how he raps, I never heard it. But today, I heard a verse from Gilly the Kid, and I was like, oh, yeah, Wayne got his whole style from this nigga. When I heard fucking, what's his name? Jungle? Safari. When I heard the nigga Safari rap, nigga, I said, oh shit. That's Nicki, that's I don't know who was writing because that nigga's trash too. This is the first time I ever seen this, nigga, where you ghostwrite for somebody, and you say the exact same verse and you trash and they're not and shit. Like, that nigga's absolute trash. That's who was either writing or helping her write. And when I hear Partisan Fontaine, I knew immediately he writes for Cardi B. Immediately. Soon as I heard it, I was like, oh, that nigga writes. Soon as I heard Quentin Miller, I was like, oh yeah, this nigga, oh okay. Yeah, that's why all that shit happened. I hear Drake I hear Quentin Miller all through Drake's lyrics on If You're Reading This. So, I don't know if Nicki Minaj is writing no verses, but she's trash. She's very much trash. I've never liked it. I've been arguing with my niggas for years. I've been waiting for her fall off. Little did I know the world was going to turn into a bunch of fucking dick riders and clit riders in this particular instance. Her name is Nicki Minaj. She's not down with no bisexuality whatsoever. The bitch ain't never had a menage in her life. It's all just a marketing tool, my nigga. She's trash. She fucking gets on the verse and she says the most terrible punchlines of all time with the same fucking flow. This bitch got on there and said, update cupcake, duct tape. There was a setup. in a punchline for duct tape. My nigga, literally probably the worst line I've ever heard in my life. Her diss for Lil' Kim is fucking noise pollution, my nigga. Her diss for fucking Remy Ma should never be mentioned again, my nigga. Her fucking Bigfoot, I think it was called Bigfoot for Meg Thee Stallion. Meg Thee Stallion washed you, and Meg Thee Stallion's not even that good either. She washed you because you aren't good. You haven't been good. I would argue to say the rare times where you were actually decent, you still really weren't that good. And it all comes into wash when you have a battle. That's what battles are for, to show you who exactly you are as an MC, as a rapper. This is what makes hip-hop unique to other fucking genres. Cause we battle, nigga, and we figure out who the best is. And Drake, you lost. Lil Wayne, you lost. You's a lost nigga. You just put features out there from now on. Some of his features are still banging to this day. He still has high highs. To this day. He still has a lot of high highs. Don't battle Kendrick Lamar. Nigga, what are you doing? Why are you trying to battle Kendrick Lamar? Nigga, the whole Young Money is trash. All them niggas need, I've never seen one nigga come through and just crush everything. It's not since Tupac. We just get so many niggas the fuck out of here at the same time. It's just crazy. My nigga, I heard J. Cole the other day. I said I had to hit, it wasn't even a tape. I hit eject, my nigga. It was no physical copy of anything, nigga. I just started hitting the eject button in my car, nigga. Then I said, I had to find my phone and shit. This shit is trash. Drake, you bring in lawsuits and shit. You're bringing down your people, Drake. You're letting your people down. Fucking Kendrick Lamar is doing 2 shows in Canada, nigga. 2 shows in Toronto. And they're going to be there and they're going to call you a pedophile. Your own people. Just sit down, my nigga. Just sit down. Sit out for a year or 2, nigga. Let us remember that you got good songs. That's all I got to say about that.